Yeah, let's talk about sports, baby. From the stands of a sports fan, my man Pots and Pans, what up? You kicking it with KC. Breaking news, Dolphins actually released Tyreek Hill, couple other players coming from NFL.com. Dolphins celebrated President's Day with a flurry of moves. Miami is releasing wide receiver Tyreek Hill per sources. Hill, an 8-time Pro Bowler and 5-time All-Pro, is currently rehabbing from a major leg injury suffered during the 2025 season, and it is unclear when or if he'll play in 2026. They also said that Tyreek Hill would have had $11 million of his contract become fully guaranteed this month. Prior to the Hill news, Pelissero reported the Dolphins were releasing pass rusher Bradley Chubb, guard James Daniels, and wideout Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. The four cuts together clear over $56 million in 2026 cap space as head coach Jeff Hafley and general manager Jon-Eric Sullivan began to completely remake the roster. The team has since announced the release of Hill, Westbrook-Ikhine, and Daniels, but not Chubb, who could potentially be designated as post-June 1st cut for bigger cap savings. There's been one decision after another on Monday, but Hill's release represents the biggest bombshell by far. Got him up out of there. Tyreek Hill was going through a lot, man. Going from, first of all, I feel like it was his ego. Maybe money driven as well. Leaving Kansas City, going into Dolphins, Miami. Who wouldn't want to play in Miami? I get it. Florida, what? No state sales tax or something like that? I don't know. But I get it. But at the same time, you did that and you went to Miami and you just went to a horrible situation. This is what I say about taking bags, going to another team. Is it really worth it if the team is trash? If it's really trash and you don't feel confident enough to bring it from its position being trash to even better? Is it really that worth it for the bag? Because in the long run, what does it do to your value if the team just doesn't succeed and your numbers don't show? But anyway, Tyreek Hill on an injury right now anyway, and you get waived or cut or whatever the case. What does that really even mean? I'm going to be honest. From the stands of a sports fan, I don't really care about no cap, salary cap, space, none of that. It is what it is. I care about the players on the roster, on the field, on the court, in the ring, and what you doing. Best ability is availability. Right now, Tyreek Hill is not available. And then you just get cut on top of that. Are we going to see a Tyreek Hill and Kansas City Chiefs reunion? They just hired Eric Bieniemy as offensive coordinator again, if I'm not mistaken. Former offensive coordinator who tried to take a head coaching job somewhere else, and that didn't go well. I believe he ended up in Washington, not as a head coach, but as another offensive coordinator, and that just didn't work out. So, hey, man, Tyreek Hill, got him up out of there, man. Trying to save a couple dollars, man. Get him up out of there, man. You injured. You ain't doing nothing. Getting all in the news for different baby mama drama and police arrests. And it was just a bunch going on with Tyreek Hill in Miami, man. Get him up out of there, bro. Get him up out of there, man. Other than that, I don't really care, if I'm being honest. I don't care about Tyreek Hill in this situation. No disrespect. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat, in the comments, or call into the show, 313-466-4386. Here's a topic that I don't think nobody really wants to talk about or know. But it is officially official, I guess. This story is actually coming from, let me give you the real report, usatoday.com. Yes, this is real. Two of boxing greatest fighters have tentatively agreed on an exhibition match going head-to-head in April of 2026. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson has agreed to an unofficial bout in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Africa, on April 25th, 2026, according to former USA Today Sports, now Ring Magazine's Mike Koppenheimer. Mike Tyson, who's 59 years old, last fought in November 2024 against Jake Paul, which resulted in a loss by unanimous decision. Mayweather, who's 48 years old, had his last fight in August 2024 against John Gotti III in Mexico City. Their fight would come nearly 52 years after the first ever boxing match was organized in Africa, which was the Rumble in the Jungle featuring Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, October 30th, 1974 in Kinshasa, Congo. I didn't know that. That was an interesting fact right there, tidbit. But a fight in Africa, that has to be interesting. The only thing that this is what I say about most sports when they say, oh, NFL is going to play a game in Germany, or they're going to be in South America, or the NBA is going to play in China. Why do we care? Like, if you're not going to play outside where we can see the skyscrapers and the sky view and people just randomly walking by in cars and the real culture of the city, what difference do it make? It's still going to be on a regular court, field, or ring with the natural setup of any other situation. So we don't care that you about to be fighting in Africa. Unless you about to be outside and I can see giraffes walking by and safari hunters and echidnas and all types of goofy stuff just walking around in the background. Other than that, I don't care, man. If I'm not seeing tigers and elephants walk around. Just wanted to say that about that part. Just from the stands, man. Like, that don't even really matter, bro. I hate when they say, oh, they're going to be playing in Germany or they're going to fight in Africa. Okay. Like, what's going to be different about the situation in the stadium, in the floor? Like, what are we doing? But anyway, Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. I honestly don't want to see neither one of them fight. Not even just each other. I don't want to see y'all fight at all. Y'all are beyond the age of where I even want to take boxers serious at this point. I believe both of you have grandkids. Mike Tyson, you for sure. Like, your last fight with Jake Paul or Logan Paul, whoever that was, Jake Paul, I believe, it was just so much about the bag, and we learning that more and more about y'all. It's just about y'all bag. Some people be like, yeah, man, they doing the fight. They getting money. Why do you support that? Why do you even care that they get money? Are they giving you some of the money? Are you invested in their stock? Why do you support them because they're getting the bag? I don't care. This is supposed to be about entertainment. This ain't entertaining to me. I do not want to see this, bro. I just don't. And here's the thing about it. Like, in most cases, with most people, or I even say me in general, me too, it'll be like, depending on what day it's on, depending on what else is on that day, you might be like, man, you know what? Ain't nothing else on. Let me just watch what everybody else is talking about just to see what's going on. And that's unfortunate because you give them a view and a rating. So I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. I don't know where they're going to fight as far as like if it's going to be pay-per-view or Netflix or anything like that. I think it should be Netflix. That's where all the big fights are going now, if you ask me. But, hey, it is what it is. We'll see if Floyd even is interested in that type of deal with Netflix. I know he's not with Showtime anymore. So we'll see. Either way it goes. If it's on Netflix and it's easy to watch, I'll cut it on just like I would cut on Spider-Man on Disney Plus for my son. And I'll just cut it off if it get boring. That's about it. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a rather boring, it's going to be a sparring match. It's going to be a sparring match, bro. Floyd Mayweather, and not even just you, Mike Tyson, you too at this point in your career, yeah, bro, you really don't care about, it ain't no legacy, nothing. It's really about you really personally just getting money. And I guess, hey man, if you're an athlete, former athlete, you can't do what you used to do, fight as often, get your money, man. But I don't care, honestly, from the stands of a sports fan. That's just me thinking out loud. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. 313-466-4386. Another topic that I do want to talk about. I believe this will be the last one. Michael Jordan. Congratulations, man. We want to say congratulations to Michael Jordan and his his NASCAR team. This is coming from NASCAR.com. Celebration of 23XI Racing's first Daytona 500 win was a star-studded Sunday soiree. One missing only the velvet ropes. NBA legend Michael Jordan held court In the center of victory lane, embracing the team members he's helped bring together in a relatively short time since the organization launched for the 2021 season. NFL standout Puka Nacua, who soaked in a weekend-long immersion into the NASCAR world, jumped into the middle of the jubilation photos. The team cheered the Los Angeles Rams whiteout arrival and promptly beered him, and the bottom of their 20-ounce cans went inward in a hurry. Hall of Famer Kurt Busch, the number 45 team's first driver, dropped in to pay his respects to the organizations that gave him his final ride. There was plenty of, quote, man of the hour, end quote, billing to go around, but Tyler Reddick, who willed his way to the biggest victory of his career, award as well as anyone. Reddick savored an improbable Daytona 500 victory Sunday, cutting through all the chaos that thinned the field of pre-race favors. He led only the last lap, steering clear of 2 crashes and converting a final stretch maneuver past Chase Elliott to win it, helping to turn back the disappointment of a winless 2025 season. Congratulations to Tyler Reddick, the driver, and the Jordan 23 XI team, if that's how you say it, XI. It's technically 2311 in Roman numerals. But yeah, man, you see Jordan here. And just in case you didn't know, yes, Jordan does sponsor a NASCAR team. I believe Tyler Reddick is number 45, Jordan's comeback number after playing baseball and coming back to the NBA. I believe he had number 45 in baseball too, and then came back in basketball 45 for a minute. So that was pretty hard. But anyway, hey, yo, listen. Jordan wins again. Another championship. I believe this is the championship of all NASCAR. It's either Indy 500 or Daytona 500, one of the two or something. But congratulations, man. Congratulations to Michael Jordan. He actually has nothing athletically to do with this win whatsoever. So you can't really say that's what Michael Jordan do. I mean, you could say it's his mindset. He put together the pieces, the people, and everything. But they had a winless season. They won nothing. So that's why I'm like, is this the championship? That he win nothing all season and then win this and he's the champion of the whole season? I don't know how it works in NASCAR. I ain't even gonna lie. But you can tell me. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. But listen, this ain't the real story that I want to get to. We're going to talk about that, as you know. But right now, I just want to say Michael Jordan, maybe it is his mindset, a winning mindset. We know Magic Johnson, he actually owns or has some type of consultation or ownership or management in a bunch of different teams, including the Washington Commanders, who had relatively good success the last couple years. LA Dodgers won championships. He has ownership in that. Got a couple teams that he has ownership or management in, and they are winning championships. And this is all outside of basketball, his main sport, outside the NBA. So I just want to say congratulations to Michael Jordan. You know, one of the GOATs, man, one of my GOATs. Actually, the GOAT to me in basketball. Probably just like athletically in general. That's why it actually hurts me. Let me know what you think about Michael Jordan winning this or his team. And Tyler Reddick. Put some respect on his name, by the way. Tyler Reddick actually winning the Daytona 500. 313-466-4386. Now, all right, let's be real and talk about this next topic. Michael Jordan, what was you doing, fam? What was you doing, fam? Yeah. What was you doing, fam? Now, I really don't want to. But Michael Jordan, bro, they got Michael Jordan after everybody was celebrating him. I believe this is Tyler Reddick's son who was up there near the trophy as well. And Jordan is, you know, just being too friendly to the kid. I'm not even about to say it on YouTube, but they lighten his ass up, bro. Now listen, I will say this, man. Just to cut Uncle some slack, I say, bro, he just doing something that, you know, one of your playful uncles to be doing, I guess. To just do stuff to mess with you, I'll say. Not do specifically what Michael Jordan was doing. But other than that, besides cutting him that bill, bro, it was super weird how long it was going for. And how long he was going to get his attention, bro. just a little kid's attention. I get it. You just playing with kids, your nephews, your nieces, or, your friends' kids or whatever. But that was super weird. Now, for you to be Michael Jordan, you should know at all times, anytime you're in public, there's cameras everywhere on you, bro. So how did you not? Either he just didn't know, which I highly doubt, or he just didn't care. I think he didn't care, and he still don't care. He still don't care. So while a lot of people are at Michael Jordan for doing this, I don't even want to say hard. But yeah, it was weird. It was weird. I don't want to show it for real, but it was super weird, bro. That's you lose points as my GOAT. I will say that, man. There's a lot of great athletes that did a lot of great things, and yeah, you can separate the man from the art and whatever they did, the man from what the man does, but boy, you on some goofy stuff right here, fam. And I don't know, no matter whether we separating the man from the art or the brand or whatever, at the end of the day, it's still your brand. Your brand is attached to your name, which is you as the man, and it's attached to your athleticism and everything that you did. So, Michael Jordan, you was on some weird stuff, bro. You under investigation until further notice. I just want to let you know that, bro. And I'll be non-biased about that. Yeah, I mess with you on the court, bro, but yeah, this is that weird stuff. You got one more, bro. You got one more, Michael Jordan. One more, bro. Let me see or hear one more. I done heard enough already. Not with this type of stuff, but you just dissing hip hop culture, urban culture, or just acting a certain way about certain people. I'll just say that. That was one. This is two. Let me find out, bro. One more, bro. I might have to stop messing with you like that, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. But I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show 313-466-4386. I have nothing. I'm done, man. I just wanted to hop on here live real quick just to talk some mess about these topics. I appreciate you for kicking it with KC from the stands of a sports fan. If you did get this far, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend. You can always leave a comment in the comments, live chat. I'll always try to reply if I can. Other than that, tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate it.